Hey, how's it going? So I'm going to fill you in on my sleep. I'm going to tell you the absolute truth. I always tell you the truth anyway. I'm not going to get on here and tell you I feel brilliant when I feel like crap. So let's just backpedal. Beginning of the year, wanted to adapt to 5 a.m. And that was a big deal because it was cold. Just the thought of it, my body was not excited about the idea, but I managed it. And then I got excited to get back into polyphasic sleep, decided upon the dual core one. You know this already. I'm going to leave a link, if you've been watching, you know it. I'm going to leave a link to my spreadsheet, and that will show you everything. So go check that out. Anyway, around about April, I wanted to adapt to, I got excited about Everyman 3, and I started to cut back on my second core. Even at that point though, in April, I said I'd adapted, but I think I was a little bit too enthusiastic. I hadn't really adapted to the point where I was doing it consistently, and my second core was no longer than 1.5 hours, because sometimes it was around about 2 hours. I wasn't lying, I left links to the spreadsheet. And you would have seen, if you looked at the spreadsheet, you could say, well, he's not really fully adapted yet. But anyway, I was trying to cut back on my second core to get to Everyman 3. And that's when I had one day in particular where I got really tired, and that was not good. I kind of felt drunk. That's one of the things that you will feel when you're sleepy, is you're kind of drunk. I was out there saying hello to everyone. There's this sense of euphoria that comes along with it. Even though you feel tired, it's like first thing in the morning, you've been up since 1:30, you've done a ton of stuff, you're kind of euphoric, you're getting things done, but at the same time it's like, whoa, like I feel kind of really sleepy right now. So anyway, I'm out there saying hello to everyone. They must have thought I'd had a few shots of whiskey or something. But it wasn't good, because then I crashed. I slept for a full 9 hours, and then the idea of being flexible began to appeal to me. And I know that to really adapt, you got to be strict with your schedule. Strict when you take your naps, strict when you take your core. But at that point, the idea of being flexible, it was appealing to me, and that's what I began to do. I began to check in with myself, ask myself, how do I feel? Do I want to take a 2-hour nap, a 20-minute nap, a 40-minute nap? I'm always, let's take a step back. Where am I now? I'm always going to want to segment my sleep, because I'm convinced that the body benefits from movement. I don't think, for me personally, I benefit from being comatose for 8 or 9 hours without moving my body. I notice it when I wake up from 8 to 9 hours. I notice it in terms of how long it takes me to get out of bed, get into my day. From a 3.5 hour core, I'm into it and I'm alert. And I think this explains why a lot of writers report waking up in the middle of the night to write. My mind feels very clear, and I like that. It feels good to me. So I'm always going to be, I'm converted. Segmented sleep for me is the way to go. So it's always going to be a 3.5 hour core. Then I'm going to be flexible and experiment with that. After 4 hours of being awake, check in. Do I want a long nap? Do I want a short nap? And just go with that. And I've had some real good days doing it that way. I had a day this week actually where I didn't want to take a nap. I went to lie down anyway, but I didn't really sleep. Got up after 40 minutes, and I think I did benefit from that, even though I didn't fall asleep. Went to the gym, had a good workout, had breakfast, and I had a good day. So that's where I'm at right now. It's not the end entirely. I'm going to get deeper into my meditation. I don't want to really talk about that. They say it's not a good idea to talk about meditation. The point is you're just meant to do it and get the benefits from it. So I'm going to be deepening that practice. then we'll see where we are in July, August, or maybe even next year. I'll revisit it and see, right, do I want to do, maybe I want to do a dual core one extended, but do it consistently and be strict again about it. Not checking in, oh, how do I feel? Do I want to take a long one, a short one? But being strict with it and being consistent with it. And that kind of segues into the next video I want to make, which is going to be my journey video, talking about this book, Cal Newport, Deep Work. It's about doing the work that is meaningful in a distraction-free manner. And he talks about different approaches to work, whether you're going to do it consistently daily or you're going to do long sprints. But I won't get into that now. We'll save that for the next video. So the link's in the description to the spreadsheet. I'm always going to be recording my sleep. I'll do my best to, I record it on my Mac, but I'll put it on Google Drive as well. Just briefly before I go, I like to let you know what the channel is about as a whole. It's productivity / online diary / I want to be more social, and probably talk about that. Maybe talk about my dating life. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how you do. You want to hear my dating life? There isn't really much to report in that regard, but it's self-inflicted. I'm focusing on my business, focusing on doing my deep work, so it's all good. But I do want to be more sociable. I have begun to take steps in that regard. I met with Jake B online, met with another gentleman who's a web developer. We had a good conversation. So it's that, and maybe that. Hope you got something from this one. It's been a wild ride. I enjoy it. It's never been, oh, I've got to do this because I'm going to die if I don't. You know, I'm not going to make money unless I wake up at 1. It's never been that for me. It's been, wow, I'm excited to do this. I'm going to experiment, be open-minded, and that's the way I approach it. So hope you got something from that. I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.